Clowns! No other form of children's entertainment really comes close to being the exact opposite of entertainment. A fully grown man wearing face paint and strange clothes? Who thought that this was fun for kids? You could have a magician do the same thing a clown does at parties without all this. You know, reflecting on this whole clown thing, it's probably the most fun for parents to see the reaction of their kids to this. So the party ends, the clown gets his pay for making you cry. But hey, at least you got some new video games for your birthday. Ah yes, video games, a sacred form of entertainment untainted by the evilness of clowns. That's right, some corporate bozos thought that making a game about clowns would be the next big thing. I mean, there was McKids, right? So why not slap a $50+ price tag on your own clown game? What company would do such a thing? Chemco? They sound more like an evil pharmaceutical company, but yeah, clowns are pretty evil too. So, is this a game or is this Microsoft Paint? And whoa! A 1993 NES game. I mean, the Super Nintendo had already been out for quite a while, but okay, let's check it out. So these clowns have makeup in the rain, but it's not smearing off their face. They're just born like that, albino clowns. Albino clowns. It's a rainy night in Kansas. Kansas? Aren't video games supposed to be about traveling to a fantasy world, exotic places, doing things you can't do in everyday life? Nope. Kansas. The story begins with the clown family traveling to put on a show when suddenly the evil nightmare appears, evilly twisting his mustache. Alright, so who's getting tied to a railroad track? Well, actually, he abducts your family, which is kind of the opposite of what usually happens, right? And thus begins Kid Clown's perilous adventure through the tropical forests of Kansas. First off, gameplay. Honestly, the controls are pretty tight, a necessity for any good 2D platformer, but Kid Clown runs really close to the right side of the screen, which can make it hard to react to incoming obstacles. You get a balloon projectile as your main attack, which you can charge up or spam at enemies. The game's pretty generous with taking hits. And don't forget, as you traverse the wilds of Kansas, you can collect chips and... Wait, chip? Chip? Well, all my life I thought they were strawberries, so the next time I open a bag of chips, or order fish and chips in jolly old England, I'll make sure not to expect potatoes. And speaking of things that don't make sense, what does beating poodles have to do with saving my family? You know what they say about kids that hurt animals, they grow up to become murderers. I mean, imagine a serial killer clown. You know, looking at kids' creepy idle animation stare, maybe? Anyway, collect some more chips, kill more poodles, and whoa! Crash land right into a Mega Man style boss fight. Again, nothing personal, but this porcupine must die so that kids' parents can live. There's a bonus game between levels that you can use to win back extra health and lives. Yeah, good luck with that. We then find a magic portal entrance to the Nightmare's dark world. The fever dream continues. Did I mention Mega Man earlier? Definitely getting Mega Man vibes here. And wow, you know, the Nightmare's world looks a lot like Kansas! Oh hey, check this out, this is actually pretty cool. You can place the balloon on the ground and use it to jump extra high over enemies or to reach platforms. Surprisingly creative. And of course, the boss of World 2 is an endangered species. Take him out and flip him the bird. Level 2. Okay, we're not in Kansas anymore! Killer toys, gadgets, and... Oh god. Wrong. There's a jump here that I couldn't quite clear. It turns out you can hold onto a balloon and use it to slow fall. Again, pretty creative, Chemco. Time for boss 3. You would think that going 20,000 leagues under the sea to kill an anglerfish is a bit out of the way for our objective here. Nah. Holy crap, my eyes! That was worse than the Pokemon episode with Porygon. This boss definitely sent somebody to the hospital. Imagine a video game boss that damages you in real life. So they can sell you prescription drugs to make you feel better? I think I said too much. For level 3, they throw you a curveball with vertical scrolling levels. At least you don't die when you hit the bottom of the screen like in Kid Icarus or Beetlejuice. There's some areas with air currents where you have to float up holding the balloon. Again, pretty creative, Chemco. But what's with the sad cloud enemy? It looks like he belongs in a commercial for some kind of depression medication. Life got you down. Your parents bought you Kid Clown from a discount bin instead of Super Mario Bros. 3. Pop this magic pill and let your problems float away like a nice red balloon. Side effects may include hair loss, liver failure, elephantitis, spontaneous bleeding, and death. Ask your doctor if Chemco antidepressants are right for you. The boss of World 3 is a giant. Get it? beanstalks. What's wrong, Kid Klown? Run out of harmless wildlife to murder? The fight is pretty fun though. It feels a bit like Cuphead with all the random attacks being thrown at you. Then we'll hit level 4. Oh good, the clowns found Antarctica because global warming hasn't been killing the penguins fast enough. Wait. No, Trump was right. It's not global warming killing the penguins, it's clowns with red balloons. Why didn't we believe him? Oh my god, what is that thing? Never before in my life have I been more repulsed by an 8-bit sprite. Next! This level's brought to you by the letter B. 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 The letter B. How about some of the other letters? Why not L, S, and D? Sad snails, walking ice cream, gunball, machine tank? But hey, when you destroy the tank, you could use it to ride across holes, and that's pretty cool. So, what's the boss gonna be? Maybe like a big cake enemy? Like the boss from Super Mario RPG? What is that? Gummy bear head makes sense, but no, not the centipede body and the dog nipples. Oh god! Let's wrap this up. With all 5 levels done, you move on to the final level, Wiley's castle. I mean the Nightmare's lair. Seriously though, I can't be the only one getting serious Mega Man vibes from this. They even put in a boss gauntlet. This is the biggest level in the game, and it's filled with doors that can progress you through the castle or lead to a boss. You want to see some real BS? When you get to the end of the castle, it's time to pick a door. That's right. Only one of these 6 doors will lead to the end. One of them even takes you back to the start of the level. After putting you through this, and this. Why would they put you through this? Initially, I thought that you'd have to clear each door like in Mega Man because the 5 doors have bosses behind them. Nope. Not if you're lucky. If you're lucky, you fight Moltres? And then finally go head-to-head with the Nightmare. Come at me. Mr. Nightmare?
What was your plan today?
Nothing, actually. Just to hang out.
Just to hang out?
Yeah.
With a 13-year-old boy?
He has 3 phases like the final boss in Ninja Gaiden, only way easier. First, he shoots projectiles at you, spread eagle, ugh. Then he gets some modesty and just blows bubbles at you. And finally, he bobs around as a floating head. Thanks? A vault? Inside, you find your family and millions of rubber clown noses. So, quote unquote, now we have enough rubber noses for everyone we meet, so that they can be happy clowns too. Oh, so this is where juggalos come from. And yes, a good end to the game with a good old middle finger to my face. And after the credit roll, you'll learn there's a hard mode available by using the Konami code? Wow, this game really is cursed. And it's not even a Konami game. So that's it. Or is it? I can't help but feeling a stirring sensation that we're missing something here. And we're definitely not gonna find the answer at the end of hard mode, and even if we would, I refuse. So a quick delve into the depths of the internet sheds some light on this mystery. Turns out that Kid Klown used to be a mouse, and not just any mouse, a multi-billion-dollar mouse. I don't know, maybe you heard of this guy, Mickey Mouse? That's right, the original Japanese version of this game is called Mickey Mouse 3 Dream Balloon. Now obviously the plot of this game is totally different. See, in this game, Mickey needs to buy a present for Minnie's birthday. So he's selling balloons? I thought this mouse was loaded. Looks like somebody got shafted in their contract. Should have lawyered up there, Mickey. Oh my god, look at this mouse. I'd much rather play as him than that. In this game, Minnie's actually stuck in a coma. You know, maybe this was just a little too dark for American kids. I'm beginning to understand why they didn't get copyright clearance. She must be having a bad nightmare? But that's what my mommy told me when Grandma wouldn't wake up in the hospital. Then Mickey enters her dream to defeat the nightmare. The Nightmare? This makes more sense now. After you defeat the 5 bosses, she wakes up and it turns out she was having 5 nightmares at the same time. Just when you think everything is fine and dandy, a demon ghost shows up, the one responsible for the dreams, so you head off to the final level and it's basically the same thing. The fireworks during the credits make a bit more sense though. So basically, Kid Klown was created to fill the copyright restricted void left by a very expensive mouse. The game was never really developed based on Kid Klown at all. Then the question arises, what would an original game, completely developed and written for Kid Klown, look like? You know what? This is the perfect theme music for when your wife's about to give birth and you can't find the car keys. And you're on crack. And you need to be on crack to keep up with the text scroll speed. Holy crap. I do love the 16-bit revamp of the Kid Klown art. Very stylized, almost like an anime. And a whole lot less creepy. The story starts with Clown Princess Honey being kidnapped by the evil space pirate Blackjack, where they warp into super mega really fast driving a spaceship in outer space. As part of his plan to ransom the princess, the whole Clown Kingdom, planet so the king recruits Kid Klown to save his daughter. Oh my god. Are you telling me that hulking colossus of a man birthed Princess Honey? Okay, sure. So Kid Klown goes after Blackjack in his own spaceship and accidentally presses the panic button instead of the molecular destabilizer laser beam demolisher ray, so he crashes his spaceship down to the planet, causing Honey to break the fourth wall and tell you kids are gonna need help. Did you get all that? Cause I sure didn't. Let's check the controls. Good god, there's 6 jump buttons. 6! Some days you want to jump with B, some days you want to jump with X. Don't judge me, it's 2020. But seriously, what kind of SNES game have you ever played that has 1 button? Well, let's see. Blackjack slaps a bomb down with a super long fuse, and it's up to Kid Klown to defuse the bomb before it explodes. Let me just adjust my glasses here. Yeah, this is definitely not Mega Man. The vivid graphics pop out at you, and the music is pretty catchy. Now, obviously this game is totally different than the first game. You race down this path moving left and right and can adjust Klown's speed with the up and down buttons on the D-pad. On the way down the hill, you'll face tons of obstacles, and most things have a unique animation when Klown hits them. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for the kid. Everything is trying to kill him. Spikes, falling logs, banana peels, pitfalls, gusts of wind. It seems like everything is out to kill this guy. Like he walked under too many ladders or broke a mirror. How could this possibly get any worse? Oh, come on! And he has the most pathetic animations when getting hurt. Still not as bad as Lester the Unlikely, though. There's some items you can collect on your way to defuse the bomb, like these coins and these playing card shapes. Anyway, I made it to the bomb. Level's over. Wee, too easy. Wait, why is Blackjack putting another bomb down? What is this? You have to collect all 4 shapes to beat the level? Well, there's only 5 levels in the game, so I guess they didn't want you to blow through it too quickly. The problem is, with some levels, you just don't have enough time to check every balloon and defuse the bomb, so it helps to know where the shapes are beforehand. Okay, level 2. A bomb is planted in a city. Yeah, this game hasn't aged too well, has it? And you thought the Clown would catch a break here? Hell no! There's falling bombs, Coke cans to slip on, busy intersections where cars try to run you over, Blackjack getting harassed by a cop. Well, now we know the game takes place in the United States. Somehow, between levels, I unlocked a bonus game. Air hockey, this should be fun. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was playing against the Olympic champion of air hockey. Guess I won't be getting extra lives, huh? Level 3 is a mountainous area, and the clock is really tight on this level, so you better go fast. Are you serious? Level 4, a glacier, a bit easier, but also kind of bland graphically. Then after that, it's time for the final level. Yeah, literally hell. Blackjack unleashes a demon ghost to chase you through the whole level, so you better keep moving, or you're gonna get licked. Unless, like, that's what you're into. I won't judge. But if you're not into tongues, too bad, because you'll need to grab them to get across gaps. Gross. After that, congratulations, you saved the princess. Well, you need to solve this puzzle first. What the hell am I supposed to do here? There's 10 locks, and I get 5 keys. After a few failures, it turns out that little blinking red light here shows you which lock is the right one. I've seen more cryptic things in video games. You'll get a few different endings based on how you played the game. Failed to unlock the cage and princess got blown up. Guess it's time to be castle janitor. Hey, my uncle's a janitor. You know what? Somebody's gotta mop up puke. Show some respect. If you don't get all the honey hearts, the princess rejects your love and marries Prince Studley Klown of Clownstain. Yikes. But if somehow you manage to pull it off, get everything done, holy crap, you'll get a reward that would have Mario himself sweating.
Mamma mia!
I gotta say, if you like retro games, Kid Klown and Crazy Chase is definitely worth playing. It's super unique and charming in its own crazy way. Even the Nightmare game isn't half bad, but honestly in hindsight I'd rather play the Mickey Mouse version of it. It's actually kind of a shame that the Kid Klown brand didn't continue. If you think about it, who knows what other kind of creative games Kemco could have cooked up.